football against that really good kid in your neighborhood, he's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Open right side is Okonkwo. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Daniels going to throw again. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To the air again is Daniels. On the run to the right. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Set up the screen, out wide, it's Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Slayton is the man in motion. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's up, and it's Cam Scatterboo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the State.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a design run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And he will dive into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Washington. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York. For Jackson Dart, milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready, set.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready,
On play action, Daniels just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
17, 18, Pioneer.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, 19, start, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Throwing again. Daniel in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 tight, 19, Panther and left. Hey, check that, street. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Neighbors in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
To the air on second down. Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Mooney in motion. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Going up top. He's got it! And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got a man down the field, it's Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's enough. Giants first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboot. And he will get into the end zone. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York. For Scatterboot, 24 total TDs last year at Arizona State. This his first in the NFL.
That's the score. Giants 14. Commanders 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Tracking 60. Get up. Count 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash. Big Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. As caught, that's Lane. And he will go all was last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Lawrence Armstrong working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Second down.
Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Austin brought in motion. Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Giants.
16 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the
A play fake. Now Dart. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
19 Tiger.
On second down, a run with Scatterboot. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Neighbors in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14. this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Street. 70, 79 Bronx. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18. Trap 50. Trap 50. Big Lion.
Daniels now on first down. Flush to his right. Jaden Daniels. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Giants 17.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Scalaboo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Slayton is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Dart. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Brian Burns. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score! Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Commanders.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Moody. The Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Cross will bring him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York. Throwing is Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Ninth, go!
On 1st down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Picked by the former Saint, Olsen Adiva. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this will be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Austin brought in motion. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Tracy now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Giants.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Bootleg. Here is Dart exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20.
Gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Scatterboo trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
60 Vikings.
Here's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Daniels. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, great.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
and 10. Here's Daniel. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down. First and
60
10
Vikings.
at the
Here we go.
38-yard
Back
line.
to 60. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Ready, break. Let's go. 60, cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll drop to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
70.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Forced out wide. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Agape Owe. What a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1. Dart going to throw here on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Lawrence Armstrong starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.